Hi friends! So today I am going to be filming a small little art haul. Today me and my husband went to a little town nearby and had dinner, and then he took me shopping to Joann's Fabric because we don't have one in our town. And actually we don't have any kind of craft store in our town right now because Hobby Lobby got hit by a tornado. I don't think I've talked about that. But so I have to go a few towns away now to get any of my art supplies or craft supplies. But anyway, so it was very exciting to go to Joann's Fabric. Haven't been there in probably a couple months. So anyways, I got these cute stamps. I already took them out and put them back in here, kind of upside down. But okay, maybe they're not upside down, but these are so cute. There's like some dictionary writing, and then some like French cursive and some like little designs and a map, a little postmark thing. So those are really cute. And then I got a little art creations book. These are one of my favorite sizes. These are like really good to take on the go with you in like a little tiny bag, or I've fit these in my belt bag before, like a fanny pack. So let's cut into it and see what it's like. So the other ones that are like this are like a moleskin, whatever they're called, but I haven't bought one of those in this size. The ones that I have bought in this size are actually from the Dollar General, and they're not bad. They hold up fairly well for like a $3 thing. I think this was $6.99. Yeah, the paper feels about the same as the ones I get from the Dollar General, so we'll see how it holds up. Let me see if I have that Dollar General one nearby. Yep, I do. I do. And I've actually got two of these that I've filled up. So this is the difference. Like, this is what it starts out looking like pretty much. And then it gets all big and fat and chunky. And I do a lot of painting with acrylic on here, and then also gluing stuff down. So, a few random empty pages. So I'm not quite done in here, but okay, so this is what I'm looking for. I'm looking to see, to compare the pages. Okay, these are a little bit thinner, so that's cool. That this Art Creations paper is a little bit thicker. Okay, much thinner. Art Creations is thicker. Art Creations is a tiny little bit darker, the paper, which I'm fine either way. The seams look about the same. In this book, they might be a little bit looser, but I mean, this book has been through a lot. So, I mean, I'm just glad it's still together. But anyway, I can't wait to try this one out. This looks fun. But yeah, like I said, I absolutely love these ones. I love this. And I love just how small they are and how good they feel in my hand. Love, love, love. You could literally put that in your pocket. That's why they're called the pocket size. Okay. And then this next is watercolor paper postcards, which I am so excited about. Most of my family lives in New York, so they're going to be getting some postcards. Some handmade, hand-painted postcards. So this is the postcard side, all ready to fill out. And then this is where you can do your watercolor design. So I'm super excited about that. I've been wanting to try some of those out for a while. And then I got another Art Creations. This was on like a sales end cap. And these were only like, I think $6.99. I don't know, $6.99, $7.99, something like that. It seemed like a good enough deal. Looking to see if it's the same. So the pocket size one is 94 pounds and the size is 3.5 by 5.5. This one is 90 pounds, the paper, and it is 4 by 7 by 4 by 7, so not quite 5 inches, which is adorable. And the paper, I think it feels about the same. Looks about the same. But yeah, this is a little bit less. But yeah, I also love little square books. Not so much for like a sketchbook, but for art journaling. I love art journaling and square books. And I like this, that I can paint all over this too. That's going to be fun. Okay, and so then next I have this Bristol vellum paper. And I got this because I've been doing a lot of watercolor markers, ink, squash, watercolor, just mixed media, very wet mixed media. And I'm looking for papers that can stand up to that because a lot of them do not do very well with even mixed media paper. So far, my best bet has been watercolor paper, which I just don't love watercolor paper for all of those things. Because even on the watercolor paper, I'm pretty rough on that. So let me see. I think I might actually test this out here in a minute. And then, this is a little bit different than my usual stuff because it's not art journaling or anything like that. But it's still artistic because it's like vintage home. And this is issue 3. So I'm assuming that this is a new magazine because I was like, I can't believe I've never seen this before. And I mean, it's really thick. And it was $12.99. And, oh no, it wasn't. It was, in the US, it was $24.99. I was looking at the wrong price. That's hilarious. I was like, ooh, what a deal. This is a really thick book. Anyways, it's worth it. $24.99 for a magazine is a lot, considering we used to get them for like, what, $5.99? And now they've gone up to about $15.99. But this is really thick, and the pictures in here are just absolutely gorgeous. And all of us artists and creatives are very visual. So I'm sure you guys will appreciate the pictures in here. Oh, look, an art one. So see, it is kind of arty. And I mean, I think most artists do like to decorate their home. I don't know, I might be wrong on that, but I've always loved to be creative in my home as well. Whether it's painting the walls or changing out the curtains every few years. I love painting walls to change like my style or whatever in the house. I used to do that like every few years, just for fun. Some more paint palettes, some pretty paintings. Those are really pretty. But my favorite thing that caught my eye in here is like all the old, like country chic, chippy white painted tables. Love those. I've got a lot of stuff like that in my house. I love vintage. Ooh, look at that. Look how pretty. But yeah, I'll just show you a little bit of this real quick. What a beautiful mirror. Pretty paints. Those are some really pretty whites. Really warm whites. And I love stuff like this. I pick up a lot of stuff like this at my local antique shops and vintage shops. They're just like old boxes, and they're really cool for putting your art stuff on or your office supplies or whatever. I have a new one I bought that I'll post soon once I'm finished redoing it. Oh, look at that. I love vintage typewriters. That is so pretty. cool. I said I would do this real quick, and I'm just going through the whole thing. But it's so pretty. You get the idea. So pretty. I love stuff like this. All these old drawers and stuff. These old suitcases. Love, love, love. This old table. Very nice. Okay. Oh, I love this too. And I love the handles on that dresser. Okay, I'm going to put that aside. But anyway, it's Country Living Vintage Home. And it is $24.99, not $12.99. All right, I'll set that aside. Now I'm going to bring this book back. And I think I am going to try out... Ooh, well, right off the bat, I'm having a hard time opening it. All right, so I've got some of these Ecoline water markers that I love, 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 love. I'm going to take two of my favorites. This one's not a Ecoline, that's a Faber-Castell. Okay, so I'm just going to take, oh, that's a Faber-Castell too. So I'm going to take this, and I'm just going to do a little, I got to get a water brush. Hang on a second. Where is my water brush? Let's see. This isn't my favorite one, but my other one is in my art bag that I took out with me today. All right, so we're going to just try this. And we shall see how this does. Okay. Ooh, not bad. Not too bad. See, the problem is some of the papers do not blend the marker at all. And you can just see the lines. And then also the pilling. Like it just bringing up the paper. And I go over stuff a lot. So I'm not a big fan of the pilling. This isn't as bad as some of the papers I've used. But, all right, that's not too bad. Let's see, I'll do like some water. Maybe I'll do like some... Oh, that's going to make it purple. Maybe some green. See if that's green. I don't know if you can see how that's pilling already. But like I said, it's not doing it as bad as some of the papers I've used. And that actually might just be left over on the brush from the other papers I used. Oops, I should have put a thing in between here. But, it's not that bad. Okay, not bad. Not awful. Fun. This grass, not loving it. It's a little too light. We'll fix it. Let's see. One of my favorite greens is actually just taking, let's see how dry that is. It's not very dry, but oh well. Taking yellow and black. So I'll put some grass here on the other side of this pond. Yellow, and then a little bit of black mixed in there. Not too much. And then watch what happens. Makes a really pretty green. And yeah, I could have added a little more black. So that's pretty. All right, so I will add a little bit of that down here. A little bit of black down here. I'll add a little bit more. So I just got some on my finger. Okay, and this is wet. This bottom part, it's still wet. So I don't know how this is gonna work, but we shall see. But yeah, the pilling doesn't really matter because it's not like I'm selling these ones in my sketchbook. It's just for me and just for practice and experimenting and doing studies, color studies and landscape studies and things like that. Yeah, see, because it's wet and it already had paint, it's not really mixing, but it's okay. I will wait for it to dry and then I will go back in. And then another thing, when you go back in, once it's dry, you can kind of wipe those off. It's still going to leave marks, but you can get rid of the roughness if it bothers you. All right, I'm going to grab my other markers and see how they do. My other markers are the, here, there. The Faber-Castell Albrecht Dürer. I'm sure I did not say that right. But these ones here. Okay, let's see. Okay. So they're these ones. All right, I will put in a sky up here. Oh yeah, and these ones, these Faber-Castell, they have a marker side. I mean, the whole thing's a marker, but like a marker tip, which I'm not real fond of that yet. Maybe I'll end up liking it for something, but I like this side much better. The brush side, much better. Oh, I don't like that color for the sky. Okay, so I'm gonna put that up there. I don't know. I was thinking maybe I would do some maybe like red and orange in the sky. I don't know. Let's see. Why not? Maybe a little bit. Whoops, wrong side. See, not a fan. We'll get to see what these ones are like. I'm also going to use my preferred brush. I think it's in here. Yeah, I like these brushes much better. Move those out of the way. Oh, these are already blending so much better. Much, much, much better. Oops. I made brown in the sky. It's kind of a stormy sunset sky, I guess. Usually I put a piece of scrap paper or wax paper or something back here, but I did not. And I'm getting it all over the paper underneath, but it's okay. I love this. I wish I would have just done that throughout the whole thing, but oh well. Again, like I said, I can change that. But yeah, not loving the brown sky, but I do like how these blended. They definitely blended much better than the Eco line. But the cool thing is we can just pick it up like this. You can also kind of make cloud effects by doing that. But yeah, I can just kind of pick it up a little bit like this. Look at that. Voila. Let me grab my squirt bottle and see if we can wet it and pick up even more. So I just take a paper towel, wet it with a squirt bottle. You can pick up even more. And unfortunately, this has a weird print on it, so it's making this weird paper towel imprint on here. But if you just kind of like twist and turn, it'll take that away. But if you get it too wet, again, it's going to start shredding the paper a little bit. But anyway, I'm just going to let that dry, and then I'll come back to it in a little while and add some more of the red and yellow to make that pretty orangish sky. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to try that out and play and see what the colors spread like on here. See, you can see the pilling, whatever it's called here. All these little spots where it started bringing the paper up. And here, hardly anything at all. So I definitely am liking these Faber-Castells much better. I mean, I love these, but they're just very particular about what kind of paper they want to be good on. So anyway, I hope you liked this art haul. I think it was a lot of fun. Haven't done one of these in a really long time. I really don't have many of them because I get just too excited to film them and just get my stuff out and start playing, which is okay, and that's good too. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment letting me know which one was your favorite supply, or if you've got any of these supplies, or if you've found this awesome magazine and what you think of that. And I will be back here soon, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.